Hello everybody, welcome back, and I am TheChornick. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to follow Nick Valentine all the way. TheChornick Valentine. Okay, no, that's not funny. Alright, we're gonna follow him back to his office, in which then he will help us, I guess, find Sean, you know, because he's a detective, and he's gonna help us solve this case. He's gonna become an ally of mine, I guess. See, detective that way. And see, look, he's right there. So let's go enter Valentine's detective agency, please. Open the door. Alright, cool. Go in there, see what we could talk about. Can I not open it? Oh. There we go. It won't let me.
Ellie? Are you here?
Ellie?
Nick?
Joel? Last of Us reference.
Oh God, it's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
Oh.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
Wait a minute. Maybe she's a synth too. About my case?
Can we get started on my case?
Oh, of course. There's just a small clerical thing we need to clear up. Here. I know an amount wasn't on the table when you went out to find him, but you deserve a reward. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
Oh, shoot. Okay, sit down. Let me sit down.
When you're trying to find someone who's gone missing, the devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
Alright, I'll describe the murder.
My wife was murdered. She was trying to keep them from taking Sean, and
They
They
just
just-
murdered
It's
her.
okay. You don't need to say anything more.
So, we're talking about a group of cold-hearted killers.
Yes.
But they waited until something went wrong to resort to violence. What else can you tell me?
101.
we were in a vault
111.
when it happened. Vault 111. It was some kind of cryo facility.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, you were underground.
Yes.
Sealed up. A lot of obstacles to get through just to take one person. Anything else you remember?
Kidnappers.
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much, but I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. Anything else you remember?
We're looking for my son, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular? And why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
So you think this institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype, anyway.
You're a prototype?
You're a prototype?
As far as I know. Never seen any other synth like myself.
Yeah,
There's
well,
the
that's actually
older
nice.
ones that are dumb as rocks and all metal, and there's the newer ones that are almost human. I'm somewhere in between.
you're one of them.
Don't lie to me, Nick. You're one of them. They made you.
Yeah, I've heard it all before. You're a freak. You've got something to hide. Blah, blah, blah. But the truth is, people smart enough to build something like me are smart enough to cover their tracks.
Yeah, I guess so.
Arrogant enough to throw their unwanted trash into the Commonwealth to fend for itself.
Finding Sean.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
I mean, I guess I describe their outfits.
The woman was dressed in, I think it was a kind of hazard suit. The man had some sort of metal brace on his arm.
Maybe some kind of improvised armor? A lot of hired guns do that to look tough. The hazard suit is interesting. Not many mercs can afford something that fancy.
Yeah.
What else do you remember about them?
Well, carried a
The
gun.
man who killed my wife. He had a handgun.
Had a handgun.
I didn't get a clear look at it, but that sound.
Could have been a large caliber revolver. Huh. I'm starting to get a clearer picture of the kind of man our perp is. Anything more you can tell me?
She doesn't even look like she's writing anything down. She just kind of like, like I'll just look tired. Like I'm gonna die in a couple seconds. Bald and scarred.
One of them came right up to me. Bald head, scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellog at all, did you?
Kellog. Kellog.
Who is he? Do you think he has Sean?
It's way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellog case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a
Isn't the
house
same
here
guy,
in
though.
town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
10 years old. So maybe I was in the ice for the first 200 and then another 10 after he took the boy. Another kidnapped kid?
Maybe it's another kidnapped kid.
Yeah, either that or he's got a son of his own. Not a comforting thought in any case. Both of them vanished a while ago. Haven't been heard or seen since. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am.
Maybe that's why they said 210 exactly, because I was supposed to wake up 200 years later, but I ended up going back to sleep and waking up 210 years later. Maybe that's the reason. And the boy is 10 years old, so that makes sense. Nick Valentine.
I didn't want Ellie to hear this, but I think you should know.
I want to be left alone.
Everything I dug up about Kellogg before his disappearance? Bad news.
Oh, really?
More than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies, because they're all dead. Except you. 9 to 1 odds says he's our man. More than just you identifying him.
Well, I'm the worst enemy he's ever gonna
The
have.
MO is all
Most
hands
dangerous
well.
one at that.
Leading a small team to kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later? Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off.
Hey, Valentine.
Kellogg's house is this way.
Okay, but like, so he left me alive to deal with me later. Why would he want our family in Pacific? Like, and he looked at me and he was like, we still have the backup. So like I guess they wanted to keep me
Keep an
also
eye
and
out,
use
will
me
you?
later as well.
See if I can get this open.
Guess we're supposed to be
One
used as
heck
an
of a
instrument
lock.
for something.
Something to hide, Kellogg? Why don't you give it a try?
Heck of a,
Lock's really strong.
I can't do it.
No luck? We need to find the key.
Yeah, looks like we'll have to find
See
the
that
key, huh?
platform in the distance, near the city entrance? That's the elevator to the mayor's office. Why don't you go ask around there? I'll stay here and see if I can jimmy this lock.
Okay. Get the key to Kellogg's house. Alright, I'll go do that now then. Or push the elevator button. Whoa. Going up the elevator. This is a pathetic elevator, but it works. Whoa, all the way up into the pens.
Why doesn't the mayor
What's her
come out
face
of
is
his
there?
office, huh? He's afraid of talking to the press? I bet if I said I was with the Institute, he'd come running.
You ever think maybe you could get a man's attention easier if you use softer words, honey? Maybe shout a little less?
Oh, that reminds me of this article I'm writing about the mayor's affair with a certain air-headed blonde. Oh, look who it is. What? Didn't like something I said?
The mayor's receiving visitors as long as they aren't members of the press. Did you need help?
Oh, yes. House keys.
Who do I talk to if I need to find a key to a house that's been locked up?
If you're talking about a property that the city has seized, we only have one on the books. Mr. Kellogg's old house. You'd have to ask the mayor directly if you want the keys.
Alright, thanks.
I'll talk to the mayor then.
He set aside time to talk to petitioners all day. Best of luck. If you are done crowding the reception area, Miss Piper, the mayor needs to make time for
She's
more
just looking at me like,
responsible
"Curse you."
citizens.
I was just leaving anyway. Good luck with McDonough. Just, watch yourself around him, okay?
Alright. Mayor? There you are.
Ah, yes. I remember you. Our new arrival. I wish I was in your shoes, getting to see our glorious city for the first time. How can I help you?
House keys?
I'm looking for a key to a house in the city. I assume the mayor's office has a copy.
Well, we don't have every key in the city. Where would we put them all? Besides, every citizen in my city has a right to their privacy. Now, if we did have a key, only the owner can ask for it. That's my final word.
Okay. He's a kidnapper.
Please, Mayor McDonough. This man Kellogg kidnapped my son. I need to find him.
I see. I'm sorry, but however horrible the crimes this Mr. Kellogg may have
yeah, you're a big
committed,
help.
your word alone isn't hard evidence.
So that's it?
So that's it? You're not gonna help?
Security is part of what keeps Diamond City above the petty squabbles and misfortunes of the Commonwealth. I can't betray that for anything.
But
Fine. Thanks for nothing.
I know it's disappointing, but I have to think of all the people of Diamond City, not just the needs of one person.
excuse me? Okay, hold on. Is there other options? Like... Alright, so... I just have to get to the key to his house. Which I can do for just walking right in here. Close this door. Oh wait, I can ask her.
Geneva.
Wake up! Wake up, Missy. I gotta find a key to someone's house. Okay, you can get up a little quicker. Thank you.
I'm sorry, but you're not getting that key from me. Why do you want it so badly anyway?
Just trust me. Finding my son.
Please. All I want to do is find my son. The man who owned that house kidnapped him.
I've heard the sob stories before, so save them.
Oh, come on.
Just trust me. It's important. You have my word.
Well, you do have an honest face.
got
so
it.
It's not like there's anything important in an abandoned house. I can't believe I'm doing this, but what the hell? Here you go, honey. Now, don't do anything in that place I wouldn't do.
Oh. Thanks. You're awesome. Thanks for the key. And thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next episode. And I could have just took it from right... Oh my goodness. I didn't even have to do all that dialogue.